What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Religion of God. Hopefully, y'all having a blessed, positive, and productive day as well. I had a good day. Went to the gym today. Got some business taken care of. Um, been trying to take care of my health and my wealth and my fitness a little bit more than I have been. Also, I quit smoking, so I haven't been smoking for a while. So it's been like, body starting to adjust to being without it, which is a good thing. To clean yourself out of all them toxins and everything that's harmful to the body. But I ain't want to be in here too long. I just want to get into a couple things today. First, do y'all know about LA and the underground tunnels that they supposed to be working on? So apparently they have tunnels, and there's tunnels that's going all the way from uh, like Florida all the way through all the way up to Canada. So these tunnels connect all through across the whole United States. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, and they actually um, are making more tunnels. They just made another one in LA. People been coming up missing. So if you find people coming up missing, they've been abducting them and putting them down here in these tunnels, and there's a whole civilization of people living under your feet, which you may or may not be aware of. So I just wanted to chime in on that. That's something that kind of caught my attention the other day.
Company showing some progress on those underground tunnels. This is at the Westgate. The Boring Company calling the project Proof Rock. Meanwhile, the second stop also making heading headway today at the Encore, also known as Proof Rock 2. The company sharing it took just 10 weeks for the second stop to be constructed. The Las Vegas Loop is planning to connect multiple hotspots along the Strip corridor. Plans are still in the works for a connection right at the site of the News A's Stadium in 2028.
So, just in case y'all thought I was joking, they're really making underground tunnels now. I don't know what they plan on doing. I don't know what kind of sinister thing from the government they got going on or what they're working on, but it seems a little fishy to me. You know what I mean? Every time you turn around, it's a bunch of underground tunnels, and I've been hearing about this from Walt Disney World as well. They have underground tunnels where a lot of kids have been coming up missing. I think a 4-year-old girl came up missing. My mom she went in the bathroom, and the mom went to look for her, and I think the girl got lost or something. They took her in this underground tunnel, and they're trafficking people through these underground tunnels. So just be careful when you're traveling and when you are moving around. Watch your body. I always say that. Watch your body. Be careful. And I don't know if y'all was watching the Cat Williams, which I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. It got over almost 40 million views on the post. But Cat, man, he was coming at everybody's neck, man. He was coming at y'all hard, man. Came at Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertain. Not everybody. It was some people that he had, respect for. Then others, it seemed like it was this all-out war. You know what I mean? When it came to them, and some people could say that, Cat, he's crazy out of his mind, and a lot of people say those things when the truth hurts. They want to make up some type of story about you, how you on drugs and how you messed up, and how, because you don't have a certain amount of money that these people have, that you're lying because of status or something like that. Cat is an established comedic, always been established comedian. Actually, one of my favorite comedians to ever do it. I knew Cat. I was watching his stand up way before I knew a lot of other comedians. And to time in on some of that, I'm not gonna get too deep into it because y'all see it, y'all watch it on social media and on YouTube. But he basically was talking about people stealing his material, and certain people were, behind the scenes trying to blackball other comedians, and that's what happens in Hollywood. You get a certain status, and as soon as you do something that they don't want you to do, or they try to offer you some type of deal and whatever, and it might come in for a lot of it. They say is like homosexual, so they want you to do homosexual favors to move up in the ranks. And when you don't do it, that's when they try to blackball you, or they try to shame you, or try to not get you work in the industry anymore. So he basically putting that on Front Street. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. I think he was one of the best comedy geniuses that we ever had, one of the best comedians that ever took the stage. You know, he was my favorite comedian, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people's favorite comedians. So rest in peace to the late and great Bernie Mac. And much respect to Cat Williams, man, for speaking his truth. You know, it might not be your truth, it might not be something you agree with, but it's his truth. You know, you can't really tell somebody if you haven't been in that field or you haven't worked with these people that this guy is looking for a cloud or whatever. He has all that he needs. You know, he's getting a lot of money just for a show. He's on tour right now, so I'm pretty sure he has nothing to gain from lying on these guys. You know, but I feel as though he doesn't appreciate the fact that they're able to keep moving along with their careers based on those lies. So much respect to the brother for doing what he's doing. 2024, we addressing a lot of situations. If people don't, uh, people got a problem with it. Hey, so be it. But I'm not going to take too long on that. I wanted to look up something else too. So it was. Let me see what's that. Yeah, today I'm beat, man. I put in some work. I've been hitting the gym lately. You know, trying to stay consistent with it this year. You know, I got a good team, a good support system behind me, so we all trying to motivate each other to keep going and keep pushing up in the ranks when it comes to that. Let me see where to the other video I was looking at. Man, there's been a lot of stuff happening right now, like in the world in general. There's a lot going on out here, you know. But we want to talk about. I got a couple of videos on here. I'm gonna play this one video, and y'all could chime in on this and let me know how you feel. It's right here. I already got to pull it up. How you feel about it? I reposted this on my Instagram earlier. I'm gonna let y'all watch it, and then you tell me your thoughts on it. Just on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything, they ain't got to work, or why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive, women that are put up. So it's been going down lately. I seen a post. This little girl, she was rapping to "Sexy Red." I think the girl had to be at least like 3 or 4 years old. It's little, little white girl. You know what I mean? What did she know? What did she know about "Sexy Red"? You know what I mean? What did she know about the words that she's saying? What did she know about anything to do with that lifestyle in general? So it's about the adults in which you exposing your children to. So I blame the parents and I blame this society these days, what makes it okay to think that um, your daughter could be a little thought box. You know what I'm saying? Running around here listening to these songs, and when she get of age, and they got girls starting off younger and younger these days. You know what I mean? Twerking and showing their body and doing all this stuff that's is really disgraceful. So I wanted to comment on that because I'm like, where do you get the value at? What makes women think that men value um, seeing our queens and our ladies out here exposing every piece of themselves, and then expect, and then it's like we don't ask for that, but that's something that you do, and then you expect the man to give you every cent, every dollar, every dime to entertain you, and then as soon as you get bored or he run out of money or funds, you moving on to the next dude who could do the same thing, and then you keep this is a repeating cycle, and it's a demonic energy. You know what I mean? There's nothing good coming out of that. You know what I mean? There's no value in that woman. And to be honest, it's kind of scary out here these days. I'm actually terrified to have a daughter. I was thinking about having a daughter, but now that I see how this generation going, I don't even know if I really even want to even go that route. You know what I mean? And then to call a man weak or call him outside his name or gay or whatever the case is, because he doesn't agree with how a woman values herself, is shaming the men. Y'all trying to feminize men these days. So we gotta bring back masculinity, because I'm looking at it, and a lot of men are womanized because they feel like they have to order to even court one of these women these days, they have to basically just let her do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he says one little thing, he beats a man to stand on that. She want to get argumentative. She want to fight. She want to act like a dude, and she want to basically tell him where he can go and where he can shop. So today it's like generations, it's a bunch of lost souls, and we don't have the big mamas back in the day that tell you, that girl to respect herself. We don't have that. We got the sexy reds these days. We got the, what I'm saying, the ice spices, and you know, any female that's disrespecting herself in the culture of women is the problem. You know, and as soon as and it would have men, if we, it don't work like that with us. You feel me? Y'all get the free dates, y'all get the free rides, y'all get all that stuff for free, and then y'all don't want to put no work in. You feel me? And then as soon as you spend all his money and he can't do anything else for you, you want to leave him and then go to somebody else, and think that they're valuable. But you have value in the man that you was with. But because you're so worthless, you feel me? You're downgrading that man, and you're making him lose value because he got in a situation with somebody who didn't value themselves to begin with. So we got to change the narrative of that. And it's going to take, I don't know what it's going to take. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's going to take, but a lot of men are waking up. And that was a perspective from a female. You know what I mean? A lot of women are waking up, because if you see this all day, every day, it's nothing to be excited about. You leave nothing for me to imagine. You leave nothing for me uh to think about. You know what I mean? I done seen it all. So once I get that, and then you letting me know that every other dude has that same pull when it comes to you. They can get that same access to you. So no man wants another woman if that man knows that another man can get that same access to that woman. You know what I mean? Pretty much. He's gonna go mess with the librarian chick who got the glasses with the bun up, who's quiet, who, falling back, who respect herself. He going that's gonna be the one he marry. And she don't have to have the BBL. She don't have to have the breast lift, and she don't have to have none of that. But she's going to be worth way more value to that man because she has discipline. She can listen. She can cook good. She respects herself. She has education. She has sense. She has logic, and she knows where she want to go in life. But these other women who partying every day in the clubs, twerking every night, showing every piece of their body every night, to be honest, it's just disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, we can't do none of that. You feel me? Then y'all want to call us our name, call us what they call it, saucy, sassy, or whatever the case is, they calling it that. If a dude was to do any of those things, you feel me? Now you calling him out his name, and it's why there's always a double standard when a woman do something, but if a dude do it, we got to be all these things. You get what I'm saying? Only thing we trying to get y'all to do is respect yourself, and we telling y'all what real men want, and then y'all still like, oh no, we don't want to hear that. You feel what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is, you can go get a successful rich man. You think he gonna value you? What do you have to offer to bring that man besides the holes that you got on your body? Once he has used and abused those, he's going to treat you like any other hole that he can expose. You're just another hole. You feel what I'm saying? That he could just pick and choose and use at his discretion. So I don't know what it's going to take. We gotta stop listening to these. You got the city girls mindset. We gotta stop listening to these women who not are not uplifting women uh to do better, to actually appreciate their man. They don't want to submit. They want to be above you and beyond you. How you gonna have a man then? What are you looking for in his life? You know what I mean? Because I thought the objective was for a woman to be with a man. I thought the objective was for a man to respect his queen and honor and make sure that he provides and protects and does all those things for his woman. So I'm not understanding that, that narrative. It's a lot of it's a lot of demonic energy going on out here these days. But I just wanted to comment on that. That was another video that I knew saying the word got me tired. They talking about like these big 10-foot aliens that was apparently coming out this portal that they was talking about. Man, come on, man, come on. Now I'm not saying that ain't no government conspiracy theories out here, and it ain't no cover ups, and there's a lot of stuff that they doing. I'm not saying there ain't no otherworldly beings out here. I believe in anything under the sun, anything and everything could exist. But what I'm saying is, it was a bunch of kids, young kids, juveniles fighting, letting off fireworks in the mall. Apparently, somebody was made up something. Shots rang out, and everybody got scared. Talking about some of these big giant creatures was coming out, and they got no documented evidence or proof to prove any of these things. It's all speculation. So at the end of the day, you could take that with a grain of salt. But I was looking for the footage. Nobody got it. They like, oh, it was a glitch. We couldn't record it. Everybody got some type of excuse when it comes to what happened in Miami. I seen the footage. It was a bunch of cop cars, it was a bunch of kids. I didn't see any aliens or any 10-foot creatures walking around or anything like that. We got to stop being so quick to just jump on the bandwagon as soon as we hear something. People is chasing clout. People is chasing fame and social media status these days. So they'll say anything just to get a kick out of you, just to get, and the little smoke thing that was running by, it could have just been fireworks that was just exhausting. You know how you blow a bunch of fireworks and the smoke just moves. It didn't. That's all it looked like. It didn't look like any type of creature or being and nothing like that. And if it was, then why was the police just so calm, just sitting there the whole time? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they go ahead and unload on that? You feel me? Shoot it out or do whatever they had to do. And no cop was talking about it, nothing like that. So yeah, I think that's totally BS. You feel me? And we could just go ahead and debunk that theory. Uh but yeah, man, I just keep thinking about that what Cat Williams was saying, man, about he came and said now Cedric is my man, yo. I know I'm jumping all over the place topic to topic, but that's what we do on Crib Talk. We just talk. Cedric, I do like the brother, and his movies and stuff like that. I'm not gonna sit here and because I rock with Cat, I'm not gonna say that I don't like the dude Cedric, but I do want to clear up something. Now I did see the video when it came to he got a joke like that bombing issues. I seen the joke. I think he did on Kings of Comedy, and I seen a clip of an old show where the guy was saying the exact same joke. Now I don't know if that came before, which I'm pretty sure it did, but Cedric used that same joke and made it seem like it was his family member, or somebody that he knew when he was using that. It was a skit on TV. He used it in comedy. Now I'm not gonna say a lot of comics don't use other people's material. I wouldn't be an artist if I didn't get inspired by other people. When I first started rapping, Tupac was my inspiration. Bone Thugs and Harmony is my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Nas was my inspiration. DMX was my inspiration. The Locks, Wu Tang. It was a lot of people who inspired me to rap. Now I'm not going to say I'm word for word, but it is some things that I could relate to. I never tried to gimmick and use their lyrics bar for bar, but people do remake songs and stuff when they get inspired by things. So I did um, the Dear Mama. I used the beat and uh, kind of sort of similar flow, but I called mine Save Me. I did it back in the day. You know what I mean? And I did what else did I do? Uh, the Michael Montana to do it. Dun, 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 dun. But people use, you get inspired off of hearing other people, and you wanna make something of that caliber or something that you can relate to, but just for you sometimes. So I wouldn't, but it wasn't copying. It was totally original. I never used any of the lyrics that the other person used, but using a lot of people do remakes. A lot of people remake songs. A lot of times the original is always better than the remake, just in my opinion. You can't replace a classic. You know what I mean? A classic is always going to be a classic. That's why they call it classics. You dig? But I do got respect for certain other artists and they craft, and and how they go about things. Even when it came to Return to the Mac, I did Return to the G. You know what I mean? I switched it up, but it had the same vibe and same tempo. Matter of fact, that flow was more like similar to Return to the Mac than any other song I did. So I do got some songs where, what I'm saying, I do get inspired by other artists and I do want to use some of the material, some of their beats and stuff like that and make that, but make it my own, So I seen Sad do the spaceship joke. I seen Cat Williams had it on Comic View. He did it first. And if you acknowledge that, brother, and you said you like his joke, but then you do it like 2 years later, you reinvent it, I'm not gonna say you stole the joke because it was a totally different joke, but I will say you was inspired by that brother. Then give him his props, tell him that yeah, you put me on. You feel me? That made my career go up more. Instead of trying to tell him, oh no, it's my own joke. I did that. That's where I didn't like about what said. No, I never stole your joke. You know what I'm saying? It's about 20, 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's where I feel like, he was wrong for that because I feel as though Cat wasn't lying when he said he did the joke. You talked about the joke with him. You congratulated him on that performance. Then you use that same material 2 years later. I think that's kind of faulty. Man, just get a man his flowers, man. Get him his flowers. You did. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gotta be uh you ain't gotta be going at the dude like, oh man, it's mine. Da, 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 da. Man, get him in his flowers, man. Job well done. I appreciate you for inspiring me to make my own joke out of that. You know what I mean? And let's move on. But when you can't acknowledge something, that's when stuff keeps happening. It keeps going on. So that's pretty much what happened when it came to that. But other than that, yeah, I've been just focused on myself this year. It's 2024. Happy New Year's. I haven't got a chance to say that to anybody yet. Happy New Year's. Hopefully y'all in good health and y'all staying up and y'all doing good and y'all, you know, making a change this year for the better. And you don't gotta wait for a New Year's resolution, man. You should have been doing that last year. You should automatically be putting the work in day by day. But this year, this is the year of truth. This is the year of standing on business. This is yeah, doing exactly what you need to do to uplift yourself, uplift others around you, and to create a better environment in your space, in your environment, and try to be better than you was the day before. If you could do that, you winning. You could do that, you winning. You know, a lot of people can't get out their head because they so focused on what other people got to say. Social media, they want to trend, they want to be liked, they want to man. Forget all that, bro. Forget all that. How about you like yourself first? If you don't like yourself, you can't look that man in the mirror every day when you wake up. If you don't like yourself, then something wrong. You're not doing something right. You know, we gotta take a step back and to humble ourselves. That way we can see where we trying to get to. And then once we realize that, let's take the steps to go ahead and get there. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to come in. I ain't gonna hold up too much of your time. I got other stuff going on, family business. Like I said, I've been standing on business lately. You know what I mean? I got my own battles. I got my own struggles. You know that I gotta go through and things I gotta deal with. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But like I said, we gonna keep it pushing and keep it rocking day by day. I love y'all. Hopefully somebody said that to you today. If they didn't, I'm gonna tell you that I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? It's been your boy, Religion of God. Y'all have a good one. Peace.